Here we go, fellas, man. We got the very last game reaction of the season, man. Sweet 16 game. Obviously, I'm sure everyone was watching this game yesterday. And before we get into these highlights, I will react to the post game press conference to hear some of the guys, some of the seniors talk. I seen little clips and stuff of Brea talking and Butler. I want to watch the full thing, so we'll do that. I'll do that right after these highlights. And after this video drop very soon, probably before you guys even finish this video, I'm gonna be dropping a video reacting to all of our transfer portal targets, pretty much all the ones that I've seen. It's a list of them. It's at least 10 plus that I've seen that we potentially are contacting, trying to go after. And I'm gonna react to all these guys' highlights. There's a guy that's posting everybody that enters the transfer portal highlights, like little clips of their highlights. Shout out to that guy. But that video is gonna be dropping probably as you're watching this video. It'll be coming out, so go check that out as well. We got a lot of different targets, a lot of people that seem like they could potentially help us out a lot next year. And we got five or six seniors, so we got roster spots to fill. We got 3 freshmen coming in. I'm gonna do a separate video on that, on the 3 freshmen we have coming in, reacting to their highlights and things of that nature. So that'll be a separate video to kind of give us some off-season content. And as we actually get guys committing, I'll be doing maybe individual videos on that guy and watching their highlights and things of that nature as well for off-season content. And we already have one in Cam Williams. So I might just throw him into the video I'm getting ready to do with all the transporter targets, even though he already committed. So we already have one commitment. We know Donovan Dent obviously committed to UCLA during the middle of our game. How crazy is that? Just middle of our game, when we're the other team you're possibly may come to commit to UCLA. But, it is what it is. I think we turn our focus to the UNLV kid. And it's a lot of good guards in the portal. I mean, Donovan Dent's not the only really good guard in the portal. It's a ton of players in the portal. Even R.J. Lewis from St. John's just entered the portal, and they're saying Kentucky, we're probably going to contact him. So who knows, man, that's a guy that comes here. Hey, that would be a big get. I don't want to have no recency bias. Obviously, he didn't have a great last game, but that'd be a hell of a pickup. So here we go, man. Let's watch these highlights. Last game of the season. Hold on. There we go. This was just a rough game. Also, by the way, guys, the Discord is going to be in the link. I forgot to put in the link of the last reaction. It's going to be in the link. Join the Discord. It's like 5 people, 6 including me. We getting a chance to chat during the game and stuff last night. Just join the Discord. We can chat about all these, all season, about these, who will get in the transfer portal, all these things. And I want to have that I want to have it by like next season, maybe like 25, 50 people in there. Like, it's gonna be turned for sure.
Good for Kobe Bryant. This guy here.
Man, Kobe Bryant made that shot, and I don't know if he made another shot the rest of the game. Kobe Bryant made that shit and decided not to hit a shot again.
Tennessee, on average, defensively.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Tennessee just came out with a different intensity, and it's human nature. If I lose to a team twice, and I get to see him for a third time, it's just human nature. I'm going to come out with more aggression. I'm going to come out with more to prove.
Shot clock at 6 for Ziegler. A step back 3 is blocked by Owen.
Like, even Ziegler flicking off having the picture of him with his middle finger up on the in Lexington. I mean, even that wasn't enough motivation for us to come out and win this game. It's just at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we put this team expectations. This team expectations this year was never Sweet 16. If we go back and we think about when Mark Pope first got hired and when he threw this roster together, people weren't screaming Sweet 16. People were not screaming that. So the fact that, I mean, it was some people that didn't even believe we might not have been a tournament team, believe it or not. So the fact that we did get this far, we raised our expectations during the season. So now we got people that may be disappointed we lost this game, but at the end of the day, we overachieved. And this is year 1. Like, we only gonna get better from here. Like, I think I'm gonna go out this may be a hot take. I'm gonna say it right now. Mark Pope, within his first 4 years, I'll go 5. 5 years, I think it's a solid amount of time. Within his first 5 years, we get to a national championship game.
From deep.
And I say get there. We might not. I think we will win one. But I'm going to go and just say get there. We get to a national championship game. We get to a Final Four for sure within these first 5 years. I believe we may get to a Final Four. Mark Pope do what he did again this year with picking a roster as well as he did with better players this time. Because now you got even more high-level players interested in coming to Kentucky.
Nice cut and finish.
With, I think, a better freshman class. And this freshman class was not bad. They developed very well. Trent Noah, Perry, and Chandler, they developed well. I think year 2 for all those guys could be really good. But I think we have an even better 3 freshmen coming in. We're going to get some good portal pieces. Ortega's coming back. We got some continuity coming back.
Williams with the tip in.
We could reach a Final Four next season. The bar is set. The bar is definitely set high.
And knocks it down. Williams trying to muscle his way down low. He does.
There were so many moments in this game where it felt like we had a chance to make a run, and we just, whether it was giving up an offensive rebound or what, bro, we just couldn't cut inside of 10.
Doesn't drop, and they give up the alley-oop there. If he's going to drop,
I'm going to try it right now and see how it goes.
You sound hesitant, Evan. Gainey misses inside. Washburn takes a bite, but the follow is there. 6.5 to go in the first.
I'll tell you, Tennessee, they're all over these guys in the half court. Oh,
Williams again hanging and finishing.
That was a miscommunication there.
Ziegler will reset.
I told y'all though all week. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I told y'all I felt extremely confident in winning this game. I don't think y'all understand. Tennessee's not a bad team. That's a really good team. So to beat a really, really good team 3 times in one season is actually insane, bro.
He sized up.
That is so tough to do. 3 times in one season.
Hanging and hitting.
Like, I honestly wish we split during the regular season, and this was the 3rd matchup, and we split the first 2.
Getting in there a lot.
Like, this just made it so tough to win this game.
On the putback, Owe not there. Now Garrison has it.
And honestly, I didn't notice how good Tennessee defense was until I watched this game. Because we hit like 12 threes each of the first 2 times. We didn't hit nowhere near 12 threes in this game. So that was the difference in this game right there. Us not being able to make shots.
2 for 1 here for the Wildcats.
Us not being able to make shots and giving up too many offensive rebounds. That was the difference in this game, honestly. And right here, this was a huge possession. Ortega hit that. That ended up being a 2, but we know Chandler going to end up hitting a 3 before the half. But this possession, we could have stopped them from scoring here. We go into the half down 13, I believe, instead of 15, 16, which it don't seem like much of a difference, but it's really a difference.
For 2.
You know, he's so shifty with the ball.
Final 5 seconds of the first half. Chandler.
I think we're going to see a lot more of this from Chandler, a lot more offensive aggressiveness going into next season, year 2. I really think Chandler's trajectory is high right now. I think his ceiling can be pretty good.
Shot fake and 2.
Chandler's going to be a very solid college player. So is Trent Noah. Perry, the jury's still out on Travis Perry, man. Like, we might get too many guys out of the portal where Perry just don't see that many minutes, if we're being honest.
Carr, quiet so far.
Shout out to Carr, man.
Not getting into the lane.
Shout out to Carr. Shout out to all the seniors, man. To have this group of experience come in and set this bar for Mark Pope's first year, man, it's big. It is huge.
One of the best shooters in the country.
It really set that bar.
Milicic right through the lane. Too easy for Tennessee.
I mean, the paint.
What we can't have next year, we can't have 3 bigs that can't really guard out on the perimeter. You got to have a 4-man that can guard out on the perimeter.
And it's good. Chaz
Maybe not your center, your 5-man, but we got to have some 4-man that can get out there and guard on the perimeter.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to make sure we had to add him to the list. As Gainey adds to his point total. Kentucky has not been able to chip away at this Tennessee lead.
Can't stop. Oh, good move, good play there.
The steal and the finish by Owe.
Y'all see 15, 13. We could never cut inside of 10.
Traffic over to Ziegler, puts up a deep three. And Lanier
like, bro, these the plays that killed us all game, man. Like, it's the little details of the basketball game that killed us, man. Like, we just got a huge steal. We had multiple possessions where they were down to under 5 seconds. And we didn't finish the possession with a defensive rebound. Like, multiple possessions where we actually played good defense. Like, as bad as our defense was all season, it actually was not terrible in this game. And it hasn't been terrible for, like, the last 2 months of the season. So, I give Pope that credit to where Pope has a really good offense. But Pope showed that, hey, I can get the defense. The defense can be better. We can get the defense better. He coached up this defense to be a lot better. Something that I talked about all last season with Calipari. Excuse me. Our defense never got better last season with Calipari. Like, you never seen any progression. This year, I seen real progression with the defense this season. And unfortunately, sometimes you just got guys that just you get the max effort out of them on defense, but they're just not great defenders sometimes. But next year, I mean, we already got Cam Williams, 6'8" wing. Like, we just get some better defenders. And you get max potential out of them, we can have a really good defense. But I don't think we was bad defensively in this game. I mean, we got a lot of straight line drives. The second half was better. But when you had that shit happen, then we come down. I guess they didn't put the clip in. We get 3 points. So now, imagine we get this stop. We come down, we hit the 3. It's a 10-point game. But instead, we give up this offensive rebound, 2 points. It's back to 15. We hit a 3. It's back to 12.
Ziegler
and then
with 5 to shoot.
Lanier hit a shot like this. It's like, bro, we could never catch a break. You couldn't cut into that lead, man.
And methodically, and they're under 4 a lot.
That was his first 3 of
we never had a real rhythm offensively. It was just an awkward, weird game, man.
But the team that lost twice,
first game, I feel like we truly missed having Jackson Robinson out there for his shot making.
And there again, in the lane.
15-point game.
Butler, hey boy, Butler, Butler. I expect to see you in the I don't know if Butler gets drafted or not, man. I don't really know what his scouting report is for the NBA draft, but I expect Butler to make it on somebody's summer league team and impress. I think Butler can be an NBA guard. He get back fully healthy. I think his offense progressed enough this year where he could be an NBA guard. Someone that comes off the bench, a role player that's going to play lock-up defense and be able to hit open shots. I think he can do that.
That's the problem now. You got to get 3-4 stops in a row to really get this lead down.
That was the first 3 of the half for Kentucky. That one, no. But Okpara with the follow. 12 and in Tennessee with 5 points in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Last point. It's last time I'll pause. We got to get a big like this right here. We got to get a big that's going to be a straight lob threat and super athletic, and that's going to go and get a bunch of rebounds. Alabama got one. Tennessee got one. A lot of these teams that we play in the SEC have a big that's strictly going to be a lob threat, super athletic. And this the play I said in the Discord when we was watching the game last night. I said this play right here, we up 12. We down 12. They get the lob, go up 14, and I think we turned it over or something like that, and they hit this 3, go up 17. That the game was over right here. At 8 minutes, the game was over right here. Once it got back up to 17, it was over.
Offensive rebound, the 12th, and now a steal. Ziegler.
Oh, this was an offensive rebound. Okay, but the game was over right here. This was the game. That was the dagger.
It's like
pretty much, put the game away. But yeah, we got to get an athletic bid that's going to be a rim-to-rim lob threat, rebound at a high level, and block shots. We get a guy like that.
Only 2 points here in the second half. Finds a cutting card.
Obviously, Pope loves a big that he had at BYU. He had it here with Amari Williams. He loves a big that can be a great passer and initiate the offense. We got to find another one of those, but you got to have an athletic big as well coming off the bench or something.
It's good.
Got to have some type of athleticism. I think they know that. That's why we went out and got the Tulane kid.
Well, let's face it. If you're this good defensively like Tennessee is, you take a lot of pride in doing that.
I look forward to seeing Amari Williams making somebody's NBA roster as well, man.
Good strong move.
Gives me very Miami Heat
Clones
vibes.
would be going at it, these two teams. Pretty close to being clones.
Or Denver Nuggets. I could see him as a backup to Jokic. Oh, that'd be nasty.
That was the game.
He learned from Jokic?
That three by Ziegler.
Nah, that'd be nasty.
They turned it over.
Boy, Butler was hooping. My God. Butler was hooping. He a consistent three-point shooter now. Hey, man, hell of a year, bro. I ain't even mad. Bro. We overachieved. We exceeded expectations that raised the bar for this season. We lost to a really good team, and we beat them twice this year. Like, that's the thing. We lost to a really good team. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. So GG's to Tennessee, man. We still Tennessee K. I ain't gonna lie. We still Tennessee K. You know what I'm saying? But GG's. And we'll be back even stronger next season, man. I think we'll be back even stronger. We're gonna watch this press conference. We might not watch the full thing, but I want to hear a couple of the players talk and stuff like that.
All right, we're joined by Coach Pope and the student athletes, and Coach will ask you to make an opening statement, and then we'll go to questions for anybody up here on the dais.
It's hard to talk about basketball right now. Congratulations, Tennessee. They played really hard and really well. I have a ton of respect for Coach Barnes. Mostly, we're just sad that this is over.
Okay, please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. And
Bro, like, y'all don't
your
understand,
name,
man.
affiliation,
The
and to
bring
whom
in the
question is
team he
directed.
brought in and built in like 2 weeks, bro.
Right here.
I almost feel like
Hi,
these
the
seniors
president
been
of the
here at
university.
Kentucky
I
more
wanted
than a
to
year,
ask
man.
For all three of you, with Coach being by your side right now, I guess what can you explain about him in his first season? And you make it all the way to
Why they
16.
line up
I
from
mean, him
shortest
as a
to
coach
tallest,
and you
bro?
guys as a team.
Lamont, we'll start with you.
I'll say it's incredible, man. We were, we came in, nobody not knowing each other, really no coaching staff, and
And real quick, for those that don't know, that maybe new watching me or just don't know, because maybe you didn't watch me from the very beginning when I first started reacting to the Kentucky games. I can actually relate to the team that we built this year in terms of everybody being new, it being a totally new roster of players that never played at Kentucky. I can relate to that because at my last stop in junior college, I played at a school at South Suburban College in Illinois, where we had a team of 13 new players. No one had been at that school the previous year. And for those that don't know, I won the national championship at the JUCO level, Division II. We went 33-0, and that's in the history books. You can look us up. We're going to be in the Hall of Fame, the College Basketball Hall of Fame soon. They're going to introduce the team into the Hall of Fame because that's something that's never been done. 33-0, undefeated national champions. And that was a roster of 13 new players that came in. Everybody had one goal in mind, and we gelled perfectly from day one. Like, it's crazy. Like, so I can completely relate to this team in terms of everyone being totally new, a roster built in 2 weeks.
we came in, nobody not knowing each other, really no coaching staff, and we built something that was really great, really inspiring for other
built
people.
something special, man.
Just even to play at Kentucky is a dream come true, for myself and a lot of us guys up here. So, we're really grateful for him to bring us here and able to experience something that we may have not experienced before this year, and really grateful, honestly.
Kobe?
Yeah, I say I think the University of Kentucky is in great hands. Just to see what he's done this year, his first year, and not only that, but he's a life changer, to just our group. I feel like he's helped us grow so much off the court and on the court, and it's going to be really special to see what he continues to do for this team and for this university.
Andrew?
Yeah, just definitely agree with what those guys said. I think a lot of us never, even just 1 year ago, even thought that we'd be at Kentucky. So for Coach Pope to believe in everybody who is on the team, believe in myself is really special for all of us. And it's pretty, super proud of the team and everybody this season. We were able to make history at the Mecca of college basketball, and so for us to be able to come in here and Coach Pope's first year and be able to do that has been, nothing short of amazing. And I'm super excited to see for the next, 10, 15 years what kind of dominant run Coach Pope can start back here. So,
right here in the back.
Daryl Bird with Cats Paws in Lexington. For all three players, you guys, you all talked in the beginning about you didn't think you would ever be able to wear a UK jersey. What's the journey been like now that's over, and how hard is it going to be to take that jersey off for the last time?
Andrew, we'll start with you.
It's certainly very difficult. Don't want to untie my shoes. Don't want to take off this jersey. Definitely shout out BBN and all of the fans. It's nowhere I've ever experienced, and really have just had the most fun playing basketball this season. And I really appreciate them welcoming all of us in with open arms, and really caring about all of us more than just a basketball player and being a fan. They really, you're welcome into the Kentucky family, and it's a family for a reason. So definitely is an amazing experience that, it hurts right now, but as we continue to get older, we'll just look back and be more and more proud as time goes on.
Kobe.
Yeah, I don't know who's in charge of the jerseys and all that, but they're going to go through some trouble to get mine. It's still surreal every time, I walk
Gotta
in
get that
the
frame,
and I'm able to put this jersey on. Just from everything I've dealt with, everything I've been through, where I come from, just to be able to put it on, it's just super special. And then, just to have my brothers, and, we were all strangers when we first got here, and we didn't have a lot of time to bond and get to know each other and, make this possible, what we just did. So we're all a big family now, and BBN has been amazing. They made this dream like a reality for real for me. Like, just ever since I stepped into campus, everybody's greeted me with open arms, and they've been amazing to me and my family, and it's been everything I've wanted to be and more. So I'm just happy with my experience here for sure.
Lamont?
Hey, going from strangers to brothers, that's what makes it special.
People around it, the whole program, the fans. They were out there, every day. Even when I first got here, just greeting me with love and greeting everybody with love. It was the first time people were coming up to our dorm and getting autographs and stuff like that. So it was kind of surreal when we got here, the fan love. But, just the bond that we were able to create this year was just amazing. In 1 year, you usually don't get teams that are able to, really get connected like that. Usually it's like 2 or 3 years, but, we kind of bonded really quick. Coach Pope brought some really good guys that I'll call brothers for the rest of my life, and I'm really grateful that God gave me this opportunity to be around these people.
Right here, please.
My name is Jerry Eves with Eves Sports Radio. Lamont, the competition you had against Ziegler today, two of the best point guards, you and he, going at each other all night tonight. Both of you had excellent games. Tell me about the competition level, getting ready to play Ziegler.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's one of the best point guards in the country. Tonight he played well. As he's been doing, pretty much all year. So just definitely congrats to him and his team to going on farther in the tournament. But it was a great matchup. I feel like I held my own and was able to go out there and really compete. And at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for.
Right here.
Nick Schultz with On 3. Mark, you built this roster from scratch the way you did to get to this point so quick. What's next in terms of building it to sustain it to get back here and get beyond this point?
Coach?
It's just being relentless about it. What these guys did to set an incredible foundation and give us a great beginning. And they set a really high standard. They set a high standard on the court. They set a higher standard in the locker room and off the floor. They set an incredibly high standard representing the University of Kentucky, representing BBN, and representing this jersey. And I'm grateful for that, because that standard will carry us for a long time. It's, we'll be talking about these guys 10 years from now as the guys that came in here and set
facts, man. When Pope get that natty, we'll talk about the team that started this new culture though, and team that he was able to build in a couple weeks, and they was able to make it all the way to a Sweet 16, and how great of a team and how the great people he brought in. That's also a testament to his recruiting ability, and that's his ability to spot talent, and also not just talent but a great just overall person. because we didn't have, it wasn't no issues like Lamont said. Everyone just clicked immediately. It wasn't, he went out and he recruited good people. Like that's big when it comes to basketball. Like you can go get the 5-star best player, but if he a diva or he just not a good person or a good teammate, then what's the point of having him, you know? So he got great players, that's great teammates and great people overall.
Came in here and
that's
set
big.
a standard of what this is supposed to be, of how you're supposed to carry yourself as a Kentucky basketball player, how you're supposed to connect yourself with your teammates. So we'll lean heavily on this experience as a standard for all the guys that come in the future. I'm really proud of these guys, really incredibly proud of these guys. What they did has never been done before, actually. You know, in so many ways, what they've done has never been done before, and it's because they're really, really, really special young men.
Yeah, Daryl Burr with the Cats Paws again. Mark, you and some of your players throughout the year kept saying that you thought that God had a purpose for this team, and I'd see occasionally somebody say God doesn't care who wins a basketball game. I think you're missing the point. What is the point there that you guys were talking about?
Coach.
Well, man, this could be a long answer. I'll keep it brief. I do believe that God has a plan for our lives. I do believe that God brought all of us together with this extraordinary group. I think he brought us together so each of us individually could grow. I think he brought us together so that we could build relationships that are going to last forever. You know, I'm pretty sure one of these guys is going to be slumming at my house sometime in the next years. I don't know who it's going to be. I think that these guys have had an incredible impact. They've gone out of their way to have an incredible impact on BBN and the state of Kentucky and the community around them, whether it's been their regular hospital visits or Ronald McDonald House visits or meeting with fans before and after games or finding other ways to serve and serving each other. I think that this group was brought together to serve the best they can, and these guys did it in an incredible fashion. We didn't finish the job, which is a real thing. But short of that, you couldn't ask one more thing out of these guys. They've been incredible in how they've served and the standard they've set and how much of themselves they've given to this jersey and this community.
Questions, please. Right back here.
Mark, C.L. Brown, Louisville Courier-Journal. Certainly, you've been a head coach before, but obviously not under this spotlight of Kentucky. Given that most humans in situation have that voice of self-doubt that pops up every now and again, was there anything during the course of this season that you kind of proved to yourself in being the head coach at UK?
Coach.
It's an interesting question. I heard this the other day, and I actually think it's true. And these guys have been incredible examples of this. It's something that goes like this: if the spotlight on you is brighter than the light that comes from within you, then it'll destroy you. And so, a roundabout way to answer your question: these guys have amazing light coming out of each of them, because at the end of the day, it's not about them. And I feel the same way. It's not about us. I think that's the space where we live. And so when you live that way, of course we all have doubts every single day. We do, but when it's about something more important than just ourselves, man, those doubts seem to blur a little bit, and you just spend all your time trying to figure out how we're supposed to make a difference, how it's supposed to be, how we're supposed to serve, how we're supposed to make an impact. That's what these guys have done, man. Like, what they did on the basketball court was incredible, but what they did for each other in this community was bigger, and it's going to last longer, and it's going to mean more. And so, I don't know. I think the doubt gets swallowed up in that. I really do. I believe that. It gets swallowed up. Of course we have doubts every single day, but they're minimal.
We have a couple more minutes. Please raise your hand. Any further questions?
Can I say something?
Yes.
I think it was really cool. We was able to set the culture for Pope's first year. And, you know, people have to come in, and the bar going to be set high for the next people who come under Pope, and it's going to be fun to watch for sure.
if you're in the transfer portal and you're looking for a spot to go,
Facts.
go to Kentucky. I'll tell you that much. Go to Kentucky.
Facts. Hey, great recruiting tool right there. Great recruiting tool right there, man. If you in the portal, you know where to come, man. You know where to come. Hey, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Like I said, as y'all see right here, let me show y'all. I got a bunch of players pulled up. I'm finna react to some of their highlights, maybe 2 to 3 minutes of their highlights, and I'm gonna drop that video. It's gonna be just me reacting to all the guys that's transfer portal targets potentially, and I'm gonna drop that video. So that should be coming out very shortly. So if you're watching this, be on the lookout for that one as well. You guys stay blessed. Join the Discord. It's in the link. It's in the bio, and I'll drop it in the comments. Join the Discord, man. Go join up in the Discord, man. And you guys stay blessed. We out.